Cool. Audio. Nice. Okay. So, if you've seen the previous stream that I did, you will know that I got to this building this recommender dataset. So this is a synthetic dataset for a recommender system for homes. And I wanted 10 factors or more, wanted a mix of numeric and categorical, wanted there to be tens of thousands of rows, want at least one factor to be distance, want a numeric factor, could be safety, decibel level, etc. And some categorical factors like what the street is like, etc. And so I basically did that and got it nearly to the point where I wanted to be, except I just have one more factor to add. And what I decided to add is some synthetic large language model data. The idea being, imagine if each home that people wanted to buy had comments attached to it from people who'd gone to look at the home already and who had a point of view about what that home was like or what the area was like. And the idea is you could use a large language model to pull out information from those comments in terms of like what terms were used to describe the house or what terms were used in the comment in reference to the house. And so what I want to do is I want to produce a Python list for each of the synthetic house data points that is a pretend list, like I already pulled that information out of comments. I could create tens of thousands of comments, but that's a significantly harder thing to do, and the end result would just be the same. So it's easier to do it this way, basically. But what I can do is I just run through all of this first. So I just run all, and then this was a question I had on this GPT extension or whatever called Consensus, which is actually really good for helping you find papers because it's got a database backing it using papers, or at least as far as I understand it. So I asked it about creating artificial health record synthetic data, and it told me I could basically produce comments, but that's not really what I want to do. What I want to do is I want to create, sorry if you can't hear me properly, I'm really trying to set this mic up, but it's difficult to do. I want to synthetic data column that just there were a set of comments with keywords in that I've extracted into a Python list. The keywords should be words relating to a house, a garden, a kitchen, a living room, a bathroom, the neighborhood, the exterior, etc. Basically anything that pertains to a house or why someone might buy one. Produce for me a Python list. sure they are unique, and give me the list in the form of a Python list so that I can use it to produce synthetic data. Okay, so my thinking here is basically I have the pro version of ChatGPT, and that gives you what, like 50 cracks at the whip or something like that, or 40 for every 3 hours. And so I could technically gather tens of thousands of comments. Maybe I would get 2 or 3 at a time from this, but it's not a very effective use of my prompting time, and I haven't set up a large language model on my own computer yet. So I don't know quite yet how to do that. I could do it, but it just seems like a lot of effort for the same end result. So instead, what I'm going to do is get ChatGPT to tell me a few hundred possible keywords that might be related to a house or reasons why people might buy a house, and then use that to, oh, hang on a sec, actually, now I think about it. Whoops. Okay, so I didn't have this switched on. Sorry about that. So yeah, this is what the dataset looks like. It's taken forever to run for some reason. Why is that? Cancel run. I don't know why it's taken forever, but we'll look at it later. But basically, this is the question I'm putting in, and what I want is for ChatGPT to produce for me a few hundred keywords that I can then use to produce synthetic LLM data. Fortunately, I don't think anyone's actually watching, so it's okay. Is that working now? Yeah. Come on. So annoying when this happens. ChatGPT. I'll just copy that just in case. Okay. Why is this breaking as well? Excellent condition, it's saying. So run all. Come on. Oh, nice. There we go. That's better. CPU maxing out. Disk 3.9 RAM. It's amazing how much RAM you get on this. 3.1 gigs out of a max of 30. God damn. So yeah, I may as well, while this is creating, if it even does create, may as well explain this data set. So I have a set of postcodes. There's just some open postcode data that I believe the UK government provides. And so I've used that to extract latitudes and longitudes, and I've assigned them to columns in the data set. So you can see that here. Then I've got a house type, which I stole from Rightmove. Then I've got some prices, which is using a log normal distribution and sampling from it with a standard deviation of 0.7 and an average house price of 284,000, which is apparently the average house price in the UK. Yeah, number of bedrooms, this time following a Poisson distribution. Oh, this failed again. Okay. Data set, where's number of bedrooms? X ticks. Bedrooms, there we go. Check this worked. Yeah, so we've got price, number of bedrooms, number of bathrooms. Okay. Yeah. Check this worked again. And this is just checking like the value counts were right, basically. Was it the right number of bathrooms according to the what you might expect from a Poisson. Neighborhood quality. How do you do like run from here? Just clear up, but enable scroll. That's annoying. Anyway. So yeah, now we've got house condition, crime rate, garden size. This was again following a log normal. And now I've got one more to add, which is... Oh, I can't remember how many it was. Try and get the formatting right. Keyword extraction data that acts as if. Or some other NLP algorithm. Okay. So yeah, hopefully this. Okay, so this just isn't working for some reason. Error analyzing. Try to give me the same thing again. I don't know, this needs analyzing. While it's doing that, let's just say house keywords equals, I don't know, like potato, beans, whatever. I'll replace this with something later. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use NumPy, and this is again from the previous session. Yeah, so I had some setup here, and I created a NumPy random generator using a seed to make the dataset creation repeatable. And the generator is basically like a source of entropy, but a fixed source, so that if you run an algorithm, it behaves in a deterministic manner, even though it's supposed to be random, but it's not when you have this seed. So what I'm going to do is do generator.choice, and because I know it's 30,000 long, so it's going to be a list of lists, and I'm going to say for index in range 30,000. And what I want from this is for a house, the number of comments about any particular house is going to differ. Like a popular house might have 100 comments or something, and an unpopular house or a new house might have like 2 or something like that. And so the number of keywords that appear in the list is going to be different every time. And so I want to reflect that in the synthetic data. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say a number generated for a house, number of keywords generated for the house, should also be randomly generated, so that the number of comments on the synthetic data theoretically is different. Range randant returns an error. Okay. Yeah. what should we say, between like one comment, if there's one comment, let's just say 0, because you know there could be something with 0, and maybe you could extract like 10 keywords on average from each comment. So maybe let's say 1000. Okay, and then I'm going to say the keywords are equal to generator dot choice house keywords. And when I've actually got a set of house keywords, I'll put them in, and then this will make more sense. But basically, this function allows me to choose keywords from the keyword list, and I think by default it's with replacement. Come on. Highlight references, jump to definition. So that one I can see, but not this one. Why? Is that because... Okay, weird. NumPy choice. Random choice. Yeah, so by default, replace is equal to true, and that means that when you choose a keyword from the keyword list, it goes back into the keyword list, and you can choose it again. And this, you could imagine, like this could happen for real in house comments, because if a house is, I don't know, like very well maintained as a keyword, might turn up a lot. Aha! Oh, look at that. Man, castle, condo, castle, roof garden, roof deck, emergencies. That's pretty good. Sure. Okay. There we go then. Hopefully that's all good. So yeah, we've got some keywords. And once I've got them, I'm going to say keyword list dot append keywords, and then dataset house keywords equals keyword list. Okay. How long do you think this is going to take? I'm going to guess that this takes 15 seconds. God damn it. There's no tribute random. Generator. Dot random. There's no tribute random. Okay. Integers. Low, high, fine. Was it integer? Lists. Ah. So it took way less than that. Barely even taxes it. Does it say how long it took to run? Anyway. Now I'm going to go with the old check this worked. Lovely. Okay, so that is basically it. I've got this data set saved now. Now I just need to find a way of saving it as an actual data set. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 keywords. And latitude and longitude are actually kind of one because they're for the distance calculation in the end. Kaggle saving, how to save a file. Stipends.2csv. Kaggle working. Is this the one? How did I read in the other one? It's Kaggle input. Kaggle. File for anyone to use. Dataset.2csv. See if that works. I think once I've done that, that's basically it for the dataset creation. I mean, I think that's it. How do you save a dataset? How do you save a dataset in Kaggle that you've created in a notebook so that anyone can use it? God damn it, ChatGPT. Okay. 220.58 megabytes. God damn. Let's download that. And then let's see. Okay, let's just save this version. Save. Duplicate. Kaggle. Yep. Presumably that's fine. Datasets 1. Total created. Anyway, new dataset. Browse files. License. Which one's more open? MIT, sure. So please do feel free to use this if you want to. I don't mind. Nice. Okay. How long is this stream now then? 24 minutes. Yeah. So that was me finishing off a synthetic house recommendation dataset with some synthetic large language model data. And in the next recommender live stream, which I might do right after this, I'm going to start building a recommender algorithm using this. And the idea is to increase the recommender in terms of complexity as I go. So yeah, I'm going to start with a very basic sort of recommender that just uses equations basically and is based on addition and factors and not really anything complex like machine learning or collaborative filtering or content-based filtering or hybrid. It's just going to be a very basic plug into equation, rank each of these houses, provide information to the user. Yeah. So that's that. Looks like everything was successful, so there we go. Speak to you in the next one. Cheers. Bye.